YouTube channel. Today we will discuss the writing skills topic, expansion of an idea. First, let's understand the meaning of this title, expansion of an idea. Expansion means elaborating. In simple language, it means explaining in details. The idea could be either a quotation, for example, water, water everywhere, but not a single drop to drink. Or it could be a slogan, for example, each one, teach one, or save the girl child. Or the idea could be a proverb, honesty is the best policy, and so on. Now friends, let's understand how to write the topic, that is, the format of expansion of an idea. Here is an overview of the expansion of an idea. The expansion should be written in 3 paragraphs. Paragraph 1 is the introduction. Here you are supposed to introduce the topic only. Paragraph 2, that is the middle paragraph. Here you are supposed to write the expansion in details. That is, you have to discuss the idea in greater details. Paragraph 3, that is the third and the last paragraph, is the concluding paragraph. Here you are supposed to conclude the topic. Now friends, let us understand this particular expansion in greater details. We will see what we are supposed to write. We'll begin with the first paragraph. The first paragraph is the introduction. That is, you have to introduce the topic. This paragraph should be a short paragraph. That is, you have to write approximately 5 to 6 lines only. What are you supposed to write over here? You have to explain the meaning of the given idea. In such cases, you have to give the literal meaning as well as the figurative meaning. Literal meaning means the actual meaning, and the figurative meaning means the hidden meaning. For example, if the topic is time and tide waits for no man, here it means that nature and time waits for no human being. This is the literal meaning. The figurative meaning, that is the hidden meaning, is that man should make use of time wisely. He should know how to manage time. So this is how you are supposed to explain the meaning of the given idea in the first paragraph. Now friends, let's understand what we are supposed to write in the second paragraph. In the second paragraph, we should discuss the given idea in details. So this paragraph is a big paragraph and you should write approximately 20 to 25 lines. Here are some of the points that will help you to write this paragraph effectively and easily. For example, first, human nature or human civilization. For example, if the topic is save trees, save earth, you can write about how the earth was full of greenery and over a period of time how human nature of cutting down trees, grabbing land and urbanization has led to the present situation. And consequently, we have to face climate change, global warming and so on. You can write about general human nature or human tendencies. So that's human nature or human civilization. Next, international or national events. For example, if the topic is save the girl child, you can discuss about gender discrimination in the past, about female feticide, female infanticide in the present. You can speak about the patriarchal society, etc. You can also explain how gender equality exists in advanced countries like Japan, USA, Russia, etc. and how those societies are advanced. Short examples of lives of famous people. Friends, This is a very, very important point, and you can use this in almost many proverbs. You can give examples of famous sports persons, personalities, social workers, actors, industrialists, etc., who have reached the top, and you can connect with the given idea. Next, relate with students' life. This is a very, very easy point. You can give a student's perspective on any topic, your own perspective. For example, if you're given the proverb, time and tide waits for none, you can explain why a student should value time and how a student can benefit if she or he values time. You can next explain the problems. What does this mean? For example, if the topic is health is wealth, what happens if you do not give importance or due attention to your health? If you don't exercise, or don't have a balanced diet, or don't rest, or don't get adequate sleep, how will all these affect your overall health? All these problems you can discuss and give the remedies accordingly. So friends, the middle paragraph is a very, very important paragraph, and what you write here will cast an impression in the examiner's mind. So I have given you 5 different points. Even if you write 3 to 4 sentences on each point, you will have sufficient content, and remember, quality content. Now we'll come to the third paragraph, that is the conclusion, the concluding paragraph. This paragraph should be a short paragraph. It should be of maximum 1 or 2 lines. What are you supposed to do in this paragraph? You are supposed to summarize and conclude the given idea. In short, remember, you are not supposed to add any new point over here. Now let's understand what are the important points we should remember when we are writing the expansion. First, understand the topic. That is, understand the meaning of the slogan or the proverb, so that once you understand the meaning, you will be able to think and write accordingly. But this is the most important point, understanding the topic very clearly. Next is clarity of thoughts. As I said earlier, you have to be very, very clear about what you have to write. Next, you have to place those ideas or those thoughts sequentially, that is, in a line. Use of discourse markers. Example, similarly, in this way, furthermore, and so on. Friends, you have to connect sentences so that the entire expansion looks like a united whole, one complete idea. And for that, you require to use discourse markers. And finally, if possible, you can use proverbs of similar meaning. For example, if the given proverb is time is money, you can use other proverbs related to it, like for example, procrastination is the thief of time, or time and tide waits for none, and so on. Friends, I have discussed many points with you. Now, let me explain all these points with the help of one example. We have taken up a topic, knowledge is power. So, if this idea is given to us, what and how are we supposed to write? See, this is our first paragraph. In the first paragraph, as I said, we have to give the meaning of the given idea. So our idea is knowledge is power. So we'll have to explain how knowledge is power. This statement reflects the reality of life. So this is how I begin my idea in a general sense. It does not mean that knowledge and power are synonymous or identical. On the contrary, it means that knowledge is the source of power. It is a way of achieving power. So Here I have given the meaning of the idea. Now we begin with the second paragraph. In modern times, power does not merely mean muscle power, political power or money power, but it also means power of ideas and thoughts. People who occupy top positions wield power. They possess not just bookish knowledge or information, but sound practical knowledge. It could be specialization in a particular field or expertise or technical know-how. They control or manage the entire affairs of a society. So here I have explained the given particular idea in details. Now I'll try and mention about the human nature, human civilization, and so on. In olden times, priests, scholars, and ministers shouldered these responsibilities, whereas nowadays, bureaucrats, technocrats, educationists, and doctors do so. Human civilization shows how man used his ever-active brain to bring numerous discoveries and inventions. Behind these marvelous achievements lie his power, and behind his power lies his knowledge. So I have explained my idea here in terms of human civilization, in terms of human progress, how man has become powerful by using his knowledge. America, Russia, Japan are far advanced in knowledge and technology, so they exercise powerful influence on global issues. Their knowledge gives them the power to rule the world. Here I have taken up that point of national and international level. Gandhiji used his sound and in-depth knowledge of truth, non-violence and satyagraha to gain freedom with honor and dignity for India from the British Empire. Now here I have taken the example of Gandhiji, okay, in order to show how knowledge is really very powerful and how it has brought dignity for the country. So again, I'm going at this national level. Next, here I'm giving the examples of famous personalities connected with the idea. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg have used their knowledge of information technology and revolutionized the way we live and think. Bill Gates used his knowledge of software and was the richest man on the earth for almost 2 decades. Presently, Jeff Bezos is using internet and e-commerce knowledge and is the richest man on the earth. So here, friends, I am giving the example of famous personalities, as I said earlier, okay, who have used knowledge to become powerful. And finally, this is the third and the last paragraph where I am not using any new idea. I am just summarizing whatever I have said. Knowledge helps us to earn honor and dignity, status and position, name and fame. So in this sense, knowledge is supreme. Knowledge is power. So with the help of the examples, with help of the explanation, I am trying to prove over here or summarize over here that knowledge is power. So friends, this was the video on